up, we've got, as we continue on, only a few games left, Texas and Baylor. And we'll try to hustle our way through these last few games. Texas, 14.5-point road favorites, 51.5 the total in this game. A lot of points to be laying. And look, Texas did have the sleepwalk that I was worried against
Wyoming.
Yeah, big time. Not sharp, not crisp, not great from Texas. But eventually they did get the 31-10 win. You got to play for 60 minutes if you're going to cover numbers like this. But do you want to take Baylor? Losing outright as 27-point favorites to Texas State, lost to Utah at home, although they were competitive in that game, and then they lose to LIU. They've got concerns at the quarterback position. Of course, they've had an injured Blake Shapen these last few weeks. They've had to go to Sawyer Robertson at quarterback. And look at his numbers, Conor. 444 through the air, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Not what you want to see at quarterback. This is probably going to be a pass for me. Not fully on board with laying this many with Texas on the road, but I don't know. It's hard for me to get there with Baylor right now. Bit of a mess, and not a good defense either. You know, the Texas State went up and down the field against them. I'm worried about that against Quinn Ewers and this Texas offense. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Yeah, I don't think the Baylor defense has made many strides here having this. I look at Texas's team total, but I think you get over this number. I think this is low enough at 51. And maybe Baylor can get some on this Texas team who needs to be sharper, because that first half, they were even going a little bit into the third until they pulled away. They had kind of had 3 straight touchdowns there late in that game. So, yeah, I really don't want to be laying these points like this. Normally, I want to look at Baylor. I've just been disappointed in them so far this year. Can that offense move it here? Because 14.5 at home in Waco. It's not easy to go in there and win. So I look at the dog here, but I'm looking at the over a little more.
Yeah, I could get there with a Texas team total over. This is kind of like a couple of the other games with the bigger favorites. Maybe feel a little bit better with the team total over, as opposed to the point spread. Yeah.
Hard to take a dog in Baylor too when you're just not a team that's been good against the number as of late. So
that's true. No, you're right about that.